Officially, we're going to do 2 attempts. There has been a long chain of, records in terms of the world's largest plow, starting with 50, then 55 a few months later in 1911, then 60 in 2005, and now in 2010 we're going to try and top that by another 5 and go to 65. That's with multiple tractors. Every single time that was done, that was with more than one tractor hitched to the plow. Now, there's rumors that we've heard of both 50 and 55 bottoms being pulled by single steam engines, but none of these were ever officially recorded. They're just stories told by people that when they were a child, they remember seeing this. Nothing was photographed or ever written down officially. So we're also going to try to attempt the world's largest plow pulled by a single tractor, using the same plow and hopefully all the bottoms, and see if we can get our name in the record books twice.
When people look into plowing, when they Google it, when they read books about it, when they ask their friends about it, they will hear the story of the Manitoba Agricultural Museum and how they pulled a 66 bottom plow when nobody thought they could. Woo! You guys are heroes, every one of you. Woo!
The ploughing turned up really nice, and I'd like to say one thing. It was done with Canadian cockshuck plows, and it did a beautiful job.
Feels good.
Oh, why?
Because it's done. And we did it.
Well, I think it was a great feat, and it was sure a lot of fun working with a gang that size. Everybody pulling for the same thing, and it worked out real good.
How do you feel right now?
Oh, I'm tired because it was fairly strenuous, but it's just like this is the Stanley Cup of plowing, you know, and antique tractor hobby. Yeah, we just won the Stanley Cup of the antique tractor hobby.
We just attempted a big feat here, and we did it. We pulled it off.
Sure did. What's going through your mind?
Oh, utter joy. Just joy. I can't believe we actually did it. We spent months and years planning this, and it turned out exactly the way we wanted it. I'm just happy.
Any thoughts?
Oh, I'm so blessed that we were able to do this as a group, coming together to assemble this hitch, to assemble these plows, and just as it brought a lot of joy to all of us that were involved in it.
Well, we went maybe a quarter of a mile with 66 bottoms, and what was going through my mind was the old pioneers that had to do that all day long. That's what I was thinking about.
What's it feel like to be part of history right now? First ever like this big?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. You know, we did a lot of man hours, a lot of volunteer work, and a lot of people, and had a lot of fun.
Just feel wonderful. I just can't believe it. Can't believe we did it. Thanks to Aaron for putting all that effort into it. You know, it wasn't for him.
Perfect. No glitches at all.
There was no glitches at all. Just everything was. The day was good. The whole thing was good. You know?
Oh, just excitement, joy, happy we done it. Ready to do it again.
What, 100 next time?
Sure, we'll go for 100 next time.
Let's go over here.
All right.
It's challenged everyone, and we're very proud, and it has brought a lot of people together on the grounds. It's a very proud moment for the whole museum.
Running the engines was just an awesome experience. We'll never forget the sight and the sound. The sound.
I'm just really glad that everybody's hard work paid off, and that the efforts that were put into this were all a success.
I feel terrific.
Why?
I was a part of history. I hope the people that were here know what they were a part of. The people that saw it, that came here to see this, know that they were here for history.
So might not hit them until later, you know?
Might not hit them till later?
Yeah, you never know.
Never know, that's true. It hit me when we were going down the field.
Yes.
So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
What's going through your mind right now?
Utter relief, amazement. It's kind of scary looking back down here and seeing this entire field almost tilled, and we made 3 passes down it. It's absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't have changed this experience for the entire world. It's everything I expected it to be.
One that's tired as hell.
Take the first one. Yeah, you get the first one. Ever. You earned it, man. Yeah. Chicken. It's hot, man. That would have felt great.
What are you trying to do, this?
We had next to no budget, and when I added up, I think in raw materials, now we spent money on paint and things like that, in raw materials to make this hitch, we're in somewhere near the $200 range. $200 to get almost 5,000 pounds of steel, hundreds of feet of high tensile cable, cable clamps, pins, tires, all sorts of things, hitches, welding rod, the whole 9 yards. We worked very, very hard, and it was very challenging acquiring all these materials, and I have to give credit to our sponsors. They were absolutely amazing, and there's no way we could have done this without them. We made a promise to the museum. They were worried about the finances of this, the success that it might bring to the museum, and we promised we would do it on a shoestring budget, and we delivered on exactly what we said. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody that helped make this possible. The volunteers that came out in droves, the late nights, the long hours, the sweat, the tears, the heartache, the hopefully not broken marriages, that all were part of making this project, this hugely successful project, a reality. We've made the records. We've now put the Manitoba Agricultural Museum on the map. People will see this name and on the internet, in newspapers, in radio ads, in television spots all over North America. They're going to know this museum's name. They're going to know what's here, and hopefully that'll bring them here in the future.
Here's to breaking the record for the world's largest plow. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Here's to Manitoba, Canada! August 2010. We're making an editing nightmare for you.